John, you're on. The moment you've been waiting for.
He's out there all made up. You might as well get in here.
Oh, did they doll him up?
Well, I saw that he had Ralph powder him.
Hero of the stupid. I'll tell you one thing about John. God bless him. He's got the best lifestyle than anyone on the show.
What do you mean?
I don't know, man. Like, you get to go, like, when we went on vacations, you were out in Puerto Rico. First you had your girlfriend there, then your friends flew down.
Yeah, my girlfriend flew home.
And and Richard's still your assistant?
Yeah.
And you're paying him?
Yeah.
And did you fly him down?
No, he paid for his own flight.
It's really weird. Like, I needed Richard to help me out with some project I'm doing.
Uh-huh.
He goes, well, I have a full-time job with John.
Yes.
I go, John, does John save any money?
No.
What's your theory on this, you guys? Someone knows. No. Someone must know. I got a feeling like whatever, but he brings in, I know what you get paid here.
Nothing.
I know. So where are you getting all this money? Your parents must be rich.
No, not at all. Not a dime for my parents.
I don't understand what's going on. How can you, like, I would do these things that what does Richard do for you?
Oh, everything.
Like, I know there was something weird, like, and then John has Richard sending flowers to Sting and Trudy
and
you and you. I mean that doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's a really nice business.
It was Robin's first appearance on the
expensive arrangement.
It was Robin's first appearance on the Tonight Show. I thought it would be nice.
He has to hire Richard to make the phone call.
Yeah. And
then he gets the flowers. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being generous. I think it's great, but I think you would have understood that John can't send you flowers.
It was a big surprise that John was sending me flowers. This is not what I expected.
Yeah. And Robin doesn't even appreciate it.
Well, she does. She does.
I'll be honest.
She thanked me. She's
going to forget about it. It's not going to change her feelings about you one way or another. What?
I can give you a lot of insight into this whole thing, but here's an interesting thing that Richard does. I'll be sitting at home at like 8 o'clock at night. My phone will ring.
Yeah.
And it'll be... Hi, Gary. And I'll go, yeah. Hi, this is Richard calling from John Melendez's office. And I go, like, Richard, I mean...
Office?
Like, and I go, yeah, what's up? And he goes, could you hold a moment? John would like to speak to you. And I go,
you can't do that. You can't do that.
I don't tell him to do that like that.
Gary?
No, he
I don't. You know what? There are certain people. Let me explain something to you. When you get someone assisting you, certain people you call yourself.
Yeah, no, I know. Well, actually,
I don't care who you are.
But they don't say how that's him being goofy, and then Gary says,
okay, like
no, actually, Gary, it's the other way around. You called me, and then Richard answered.
He called me one night. He called me at home one night.
Yeah, and I was on the road.
I wouldn't call my boss and say, please hold for Howard.
It's a goofy thing he does. I swear to God it is.
But Howard, you know he's doing it.
Didn't you get on the phone with Gary?
See, I'm going to say that this... you have to ask Richard. I thought this is when Gary called up me.
No, he called me one night. You had to ask me about something.
And I was on the road. And
you were there.
I was trying to get
Can I be honest with you? I cannot figure out your financial situation. I know you got a really great apartment. You're living in it alone.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
No.
You have a roommate?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I roommate.
But John pays way more.
a larger amount of rent.
Oh, yeah.
I paid the larger amount.
And you pay Richard.
Yeah.
How many hours a day does he work for you?
He does about, I say, maybe 15, 20 hours a week. Not that much. I would say like maybe 20 hours a week.
I got to figure you're paying him, well, I don't know.
I'm paying him $12 an hour.
12 an hour?
Yeah.
What's $240?
Yeah, about $240 a week. So, but then, I mean,
$240 a week. Where are you getting that?
Well, the band was playing. The appearances, the stock market. You know what I mean? There's a lot of different.
Wow.
Tony Tina's wedding, the television show.
Wow.
I was able to save some money. Now.
Wow.
Spending it.
Gee whiz.
I mean, I'm not a rich guy.
No, I know. I don't know. It's just that
you got Richard as an assistant, and he's telling me what a great assistant Richard is. That he takes care of everything. And I'm like, what does he got to take care of?
I don't know. What does he take care of? Tell me what he does.
Tell me what he does. I have a corporation.
Where is Richard?
I have a corporation.
Yeah, but a lot of people have corporations. They don't have any money.
All right, but Howard, I'm really, really disorganized. I'm probably the most, person I
So you know what? Figure out how to get organized.
No, it's Howard. I've tried. So is
there still money coming in? Because I mean,
no. This month has been a lean month.
Yeah.
John's panic. Here's the funny part. John's been bitching to me the last 3 mornings in a row. Yeah. You may not have noticed, but aside from the band, John hasn't done an appearance in like a year and a half.
Because I've only done
John's lowering himself. He's got to go back on the appearance.
I'll appear with Barney again at Roy Rogers.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I did that like last year, and
that was a bummer, huh?
Well, especially when Barney outdrew me.
Really? Is that right?
Yeah.
You were at Roy Rogers with Barney? A midget in a Barney costume?
Yeah, it's pretty much.
Yeah. I've been in that Barney costume.
But, so now
I was in something like a Barney costume. You can't get a Barney costume because those things are like patented or something.
That's right. You got to pay a lot of money for that.
But my daughter's really into like Barney. So I went to a costume shop and I rented a Barney
like a fake Barney outfit.
Man, it's hot in that thing. And I had a parade around the house. The kid was frightened out of her mind, wanted Barney to go away.
It was awfully big.
Yeah, it was like a complete waste of money. And I was like, how you doing, Ashley? And he's like, Dad, are you in there?
Right, I recognize that voice.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I can give you an example of one of the things that Richard does for John. I know he pays all of John's bills.
Where is Richard? Maybe Richard could tell us.
Richard could come.
I know that Richard made a call to me once in John's behalf.
Really?
Yeah. And I was like, Richard, get off my phone.
And Richard looks so freaky because he has purple hair and stuff. You don't think he'd be good. Everyone talks about how great Richard is, but it's hard to believe because he looks so damn weird.
Yeah.
He's great on the phone.
Howard, in Puerto Rico, everybody in the pool, everyone was like stopped and watched him. Because
he had purple hair.
Purple hair, these shorts down to his knees, bright yellow with lime green belt.
Yeah.
And everyone's just looking at him like, Richard, man, you're like a freaking peacock. Man.
Yeah. And I didn't realize how weird I've been dressing lately because in Arizona people were really giving me the evil eye.
Yeah.
I went out in these really big baggy shorts and some weird things on my feet. I don't know, moccasins or something. I don't know. They were looking at me like I was right out of another planet because every guy at the place I was staying was in a green golf shirt and red pants.
Right.
I thought they looked weird.
But you know what it is? What? Like I set goals each year of how much I want to save. So far,
are you saving?
Yeah. So far I've been doing good. But this year I saw especially this month I started to panic.
Right.
So now I'm hosting some Judge Ito looking-like contest.
Where are you doing that?
Garden City.
Really?
At a tire company.
Really? What's that pay?
It pays the same. Me and Guy get the same as appearances.
Oh, really? You're drawing the same as much as Gary?
Yeah. Well, we always have.
John and I are. What do you call that? We're in collusion.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so then they can't.
We price fix.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's good. It's a monopoly.
Well, you know what happened?
Yeah. Price fix.
You know what happened during the TV show when John got really popular?
Yeah.
Actually, more people wanted him than me.
Right.
And then what would happen was they'd come to John, and John's price was too high, so then they'd come to me, and John was getting shut out of a lot of appearances, so we decided to, stick together.
Right. Yeah. So, Richard, what do you do all day for John?
Well,
you pay his bills?
Yeah, I help him out with his bills. I take care of
you have his checkbook and everything?
Yeah.
And you write out all the checks?
Yeah.
And John has to sign them.
No, he signs them.
You sign them? You have signing privileges?
Yeah, I sign them for John.
You sign John's name?
Yeah, his name.
Oh, that's crazy.
No kidding. He lets you sign all these checks. Boy, yeah, go ahead. What else do you do? So you open up all the mail.
I go through all his mail. I help him out, with the phone line that he sells his albums through. The orders come in here.
Right.
Process those for him.
Does he get a lot of calls?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah. Wow.
And what else? That could keep you busy all day.
Yeah, so he works on the computer. He does all my taxes and all that. That took 4 months, right?
You do his taxes?
Yeah.
Hey, $12 an hour, I'll hire you.
He all my receipts for cabs. He organizes them all. I just go home.
Here's an example. John and I, we made some money in the stock market, right? I said, hey, we should thank this guy. So John and I chipped in. We sent the guy a basket.
Right.
When I got my credit card bill, I gave the receipt to Richard, and Richard wrote me out a check for what John owed me.
Wow.
It really helps. It helps me because I'm I'd be a mess without somebody.
I just think that you're not that high powered a guy or making that much money.
No, but look, $240 a week.
You know what, Howard, though? That keeps John free so that he can go out
and do nothing
and get his publicity shots done for his portfolio.
I was going to bring him in today, Robin. I forgot to bring him in. I meant.
Why do you need publicity shots?
Oh, you got to see it.
He's an actor now.
Oh, is he?
No, ever since Tony T's wedding.
You're a stutterer. How many roles are there?
I know, that's the problem. I got to lose this freaking thing.
You should see these pictures, Howard.
You lose that freaking thing, you're off the one show that makes any money for you.
I know, it's a total conflict.
What is it, Ralph?
Richard's also got credit cards.
Oh, really?
John?
Yeah. John credit cards?
Yeah.
Credit
Do you have it on you, Richard?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I don't. I don't have it on.
And when you call
I'll show you mine. He's got one of these. I'll show you.
He's got a corporate credit card.
Yeah, it's a corporate credit card, so I can charge things. That has my
What do you
name on
buy
it, though.
for
Like that, but it's just it's just
right.
it has his name.
Different things. Like when he went to Puerto Rico, we had to go buy a big satchel for him.
John E. Melendez, Stutterface Incorporated. Wow. You got a Stutterface Incorporated card?
All the kids when I was a little kid call me Stutterface, so it's my way of saying screw you.
There you go. Everyone, you're getting back at everyone.
But you should see this set of photos he has, Howard.
Yeah.
John in his GQ pose, and his matinee idol pose.
Oh, really? I have to see those.
Oh, you got to see these pictures.
Yeah, I got to see those.
I look great.
I look great. I'll put those on the E! show.
The funniest thing is when you call John's house,
Yeah.
Richard seriously answers the phone. Hello, Stuttering John's office. Can I help you?
Oh,
Yeah, but don't I always
man.
goof on him when I do that? Don't you hear me go?
Hey, man, the guy's professional. Trying to, you know.
So funny, dude.
But meanwhile, Richard's so goofy because he's got his purple hair, and then he goes to Puerto Rico, and he's just sitting out on the beach, and he burned his feet.
Yeah.
Well, Howard, you know why he
And he
burned
can't
his
even
feet?
put shoes on.
I didn't tell you why.
And I heard none of you guys could get laid except you, John. Is that
No,
right?
I didn't get laid.
What?
I know, I promise. I swear to God.
Yeah?
He comes up. He shows up at 9 o'clock in the
Richard
morning.
said you were the only one who could get girls.
I mean, that's not true at all. This guy, I mean, you know, Stein had a 16-year-old.
Oh, did he really? Did he really?
No, but he didn't do it.
That's not illegal in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
He didn't do it.
What they meant is they couldn't get women.
Richard, you didn't score?
No.
Really?
I didn't.
I didn't score either.
No, he didn't either. But at least John got to talk to some of the girls in Puerto Rico.
So everybody talked to him. You sit around by the pool.
From what Richard...
What are these, Puerto Ricans or like regular girls?
No, Puerto Ricans. You know, all Puerto Ricans.
Yeah, but I'm saying mostly in Puerto Rico you meet like other
Yeah,
Americans.
a couple of tourists. You know, some of them.
You actually talked to Puerto Rican girls?
Yeah,
And you couldn't get them into bed?
You know that my name, everyone has my name over in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, Melendez.
Everyone's Melendez. So I
Right.
met this girl, her last name was, Melendez, so she's my cousin or something.
Right.
But Howard, the reason why he got burnt
Yeah.
is because he shows up at 9 o'clock in the morning, out one night. Him and Stein went on some binge. He shows up at 9 and goes, I'm going to go sleep on the beach. That's how I get burnt, because he fell asleep on the freaking beach.
Oh, you went to sleep on the beach?
Yeah, but I was underneath the umbrella and everything.
No, you weren't. Your whole legs are completely pink.
No, I was under.
He's got like third-degree burns on his legs.
But he's not brown anywhere else.
No, it's the funniest thing. He's got pink hair, he's got pink skin, and then he's got this giant beefy red legs all blown up.
Well, he falls asleep under the umbrella and doesn't realize that the sun moves.
Yeah, right. Of course, yeah. He's sleeping on the beach.
I was just going to say he did this really cool thing like 2 weeks ago. He called me, and I needed to speak to John, and he said, hold on a moment while I transfer you to the executive office.
He's goofing, but he's goofing around.
Man, I don't know.
Yeah, no, that was just a goof.
All right,
It was Gary.
All right, you want to do
Yeah, I
Ivana
always
Trump?
wonder where John is in that place when Nikki's answering the phone.
I don't know. Somebody else told me something else about your lifestyle, but I can't remember what it is.
What was that? What could it possibly have been?
I don't know.
That I have that you don't know already.
Well, you weren't in a villa this time, were you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was at the El Conquistador, one of the best. Bill Murray was staying right,
Let me ask you
right next door to me.
How did you get that?
What do you mean? I just called.
What did that cost?
It cost $2,000 for the but it was really beautiful. We had our own little
$2,000 for a villa, and did the other guys chip in for the villa, or you paid for that?
No, they weren't. That was just me and Karen.
I see.
And then I transferred my hotel, went to the Sands, and then these guys flew to the Stands, and then we all stayed.
Listen to the lifestyle. They're like the Rat Pack. It's like Sinatra and Dean Martin.
Did I tell you what happened to him in that place you used to love to go to?
Oh,
yeah, but you know what? I mentioned on the other day I go to this place, Jumbie Bay, and Jumbie Bay's real expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only go there once every 5 years. I think it's too expensive. I know I'm doing better than him.
Yeah.
He tells me I'm going there.
Yeah. And not only that.
He probably hated it, too.
No, I loved it.
Wait a minute. What happened was, I guess this is a scam they pull sometimes.
Right.
They take him to this beautiful villa.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
And he's only paid a small rate.
Right.
And he's in this lovely place, and they start to unpack. And
your own
Karen
golf
jumps
cart.
on the phone.
Right.
And calls her mother to tell him what a wonderful place John has taken her to.
Right.
And then they come in and they say, oh, I'm really sorry, but we've taken you to the wrong place. This is not where you belong. We need to take you over to the little room.
Right.
To take you to one room.
Belong.
So then I had to. What was I going to do? So I had to get the bigger room.
Right.
So then he went and paid for the villa.
What did that cost
That
you?
was, oh my God, don't even.
It was about $10,000?
Yeah, that was like a $7,000 vacation.
I mean, what are you doing?
But that was
$7,000 you could have put in the bank.
Oh, but the week before
You need vacations at this point?
But the week before that,
You're on vacation.
But the week before, I made a lot of money in the stock market, so it was like
really?
Yeah, it was like no.
So no idea of saving $7,000.
I saved some. I spent some.
I don't know. I must be nuts.
No.
All right. Hey, listen. You know.
No, listen.
Don't you know? I'm going to tell you about guys in business. Most Americans who are in business, when they have big times, when things are on a roll, they never think about the lean times that are ahead.
Yeah.
The ones that are successful think about the lean times that are ahead.
Yeah. No, I agree.
In other words, you had $7,000. You couldn't wait to unload it on Jumbie Bay, which is a place you don't even need to go.
I loved it.
Yeah, you loved it. I love a lot of things I don't have. Well, I love a Ferrari. I don't have one.
I understand what you're saying, but
I'm a little more thoughtful than you.
No, but I do save a lot of money. I'm not I know you might not think I do.
It took me 3 days to buy a bike. I wasn't sure whether I should spend the $700.
That much money.
Yeah, I mean, I have some conscience about it.
Yeah, I admit I got a little too crazy at that point of that time.
I'm into biking now. I even went out and bought bike clothes. I have those little outfits.
And the helmet and everything?
The helmet, the tight outfit, the sunglasses that wrap around your head. I'm like one of those Italian bike riders now. I got those. Yeah, buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
I got everything but the bike. I can't get the bike. I I got the outfit.
All the gear.
I bought $700 worth of clothes to wear on my bike.
And no bike?
Well, I didn't know. I bought 2 pair of exercise shorts. You know, like these little rubber shorts. Yeah, little bike shorts.
With the chamois.
I got the 1 pair of, like, pants that go over that in case it's cold. 2 little shirts that give you, like, a big, giant back pocket so that you can put all your junk in your back pocket.
Yeah.
And I got a helmet, some of those little skinny shoes.
Right.
They're bike shoes with cleats. And then I got a pair of glasses.
And where's your bike?
And I figured I probably just spent $750. And then
Have you been in this outfit to go riding?
Yeah, but I don't have no bike. Because I said to the guy, I want a bike. So now I ordered a bike where they special build it for you. It's a company called Waterman or Watermark.
Watermark. Pin company.
Waterman, then. Watermark or Waterman, it's a Schwinn company. And they build the bike for, like, tall geeks like me so that it'll be normal sized. You know, so that...
It'll be in proportion
to my body. I got to wait 2 months for the bike. I don't want to wait 2 months. I got the clothes sitting in my closet. I want to exercise. I don't even fit into the clothes.
So what do? Get put your clothes on and stand in front of the mirror?
Yeah, I've been checking myself out. I kind of look like one of those guys.
You get those bicycle pants, those real tight ones?
Yeah. Shut up, you
He's laughing at you.
jackass. I'm a big blimp. I'm better shape than you are.
I know, but it's got to be funny.
Did you put them on yet?
Yeah, I had them on in the store.
They hug you, don't they?
Yeah, they sure do. They show every
You
flaw.
ain't going nowhere.
No. I should bring him in.
Do you have a package in there?
No. Because the guy was telling me, I don't know, he started making comments that I didn't have no package.
No secrets, man.
He goes, you might want to wear, he says, you don't wear underwear with these, but you might want to.
Like being nude.
Yeah.
What you got to do? You got to position things so it stands up, so it goes up.
I have nothing to position, man.
Then
I really have, I have like a button. I swear to God, that's all I have. I don't have any weenie. I don't.
You got to get the one with the diaper.
I'm aroused. I'm in okay shape.
You got to get the one that has the padding in it, like genuine bike shorts.
I got the padding.
Because if it pads
that's what I got. How did I spend $750 though? I still can't, I don't know. I can't figure it out.
Those are expensive pants.
Yeah, how much were the pants?
I don't know. You know, I just thought they were going to be like $10.
I mean, you can get a good pair of bike shorts, really good.
Yeah.
$40-50.
No.
Cheap for $20.
I don't know what I spent.
But you bought all the accessories at the bike shop as opposed to going.
Yeah, I went to the bike shop.
There's no sales there.
Yeah. But anyway,
Do you have special stripes and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Did you get that?
Well, I ordered this bike, right? So you get to, it says to you, you can customize it. You can write anything on the bike you want. I'm like, well, what am I going to write on the bike? I don't want any writing on my bike. But the thing is, you got to wait 2 months. If anybody works for that company, can you hurry it up? Could you give me a break and just get it? I want to start biking.
Where's your bike in the line?
Did you get that bike shirt, like the regular bike shirt? And it has that little pouch in the back?
Yeah, the pouch in the back. And I said, well, I don't want a pouch in the back. They go, yeah, but if you want to put your keys or something in while you're biking.
Yeah, what are you going to do with those?
That's pretty cool. I feel like a real dick in the outfit.
Now, what do you wear with those little shoes? What kind of socks?
They're special bike socklets. They're like little white socklets.
You didn't buy
really weird.
You didn't buy the shoes that actually click into the pedal.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You went all the way.
Yeah, I went all the way.
You know, when I went and bought a bike, I bought all that stuff too. And when you put it all on and get on your bike, it's fine. But the minute you get off that bike,
you feel like an idiot.
Man.
Oh, don't you love it? Have you ever seen those guys walking around town?
The guy who sold it to me.
Yeah.
He shaves his legs.
Oh.
You get a helmet?
Yeah, I got a helmet.
You got a helmet?
Yeah.
You have to have.
You have to have a helmet around here because everybody hits you when you're on your bike. They aim at you. So like I'm into it now, and I feel like remember that movie?
Why don't you have some pictures taken of you in your bike suit?
Well, I ought to bring it in tomorrow, my bike suit.
But you should have pictures. You know, we want people to see this.
No, I'll say
in it.
I'll wear it in, and we'll take it for the E-show.
Fine.
But you see me?
Oh man, I already know what
I look like such a dick.
What do you do with your hair under that helmet?
I shove it all in there. Yeah.
You don't have a little ponytail or a bun in the back?
Yeah, I have a bun in the back. I have a bun sometimes. I'm into it. Because I said to the guy, can't I just get, I got a mountain bike.
And what kind of helmet did you get? Not one of those pointy ones out the back.
Oh, mine's beautiful. I have, you know, they saw me coming. Mine sparkles in the dark.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
They didn't tell you the one. There's one now that costs, I think, about $200 or $300.
I don't think I got that.
It's got a pump inside.
Yeah, I'm going to get that.
It conforms to your head.
No, I don't have that, but I'm sure they'll end up selling it to me. Because I walk in and I say to these guys, because they're like hardcore bikers, I say, you know, look, all I want to do is just get on a racing, you know, like one of those 10 speeds.
Right.
Whatever you call it. I don't even know what you call it. I said, because I'm tired of, like, the mountain bike. Everyone passes me. You know what I mean? There's no mountains.
Yeah,
there's no mountains on Long Island, I realized. I didn't realize when I bought it. I said, so I want to, like, go places and stuff on my bike. You go, we got to have the outfit. I said, well, okay, what's that entail? Suddenly I'm in a dressing room trying on like rubber pants and bike helmets and special glasses so rocks don't get in your eyes and
right.
shirts.
Oh, yeah, you're going to be going that fast.
And I'm going, oh, do I look like a dick? And then I said, well, I need a bike, though. And they
Did
go,
you get gloves?
Yeah, I got gloves. I got gloves.
No fingers, of course, right?
No fingers, yeah.
Leather?
Yeah, I got that.
Leather?
So I said to the guy, can't they... What is it, Gorilla?
A lot of bikers are calling up and saying you got rooked.
Why?
For the price of your outfit.
You paid
That's
way too much for everything you paid for. They said they saw you coming.
They saw me come. No,
It sounds like a lot. It does sound like a lot. I mean, I know that stuff can be expensive.
I don't know, but maybe I got good stuff, you know.
People are skiing for less.
Right,
but skiing.
I don't know, man. What do you want?
But you got to put it.
I'm gonna see when people see me, they know, you know.
You got to put it in perspective. You probably got top of the line stuff, but do you do, 200 or 300 miles a week?
Yeah, sure.
No, that's what that stuff is for guys who do like 200 miles
maybe
a
I'll
week.
end up doing that. I'll
That
quit my
stuff
job.
is for the guys who are making a living at it.
Yeah, right.
Do you rollerblade anymore or no?
Nah, I'm no good at it. I'm no good at it. I don't want to. I look like such a dick on those rollerblades because I can't even move. I look like, I look like Herman Munster.
Oh, Lily.
Yeah, right. I'm up all the way high. I can hardly walk, and
Yeah, well, you need to be as taller.
I was in Central Park and I was rollerblading.
I don't want sports that make me taller. I like sports where I'm sitting down, like biking. And I look like everyone else's size. Yeah, I need a sport that makes me 5 inches taller. Now I'm 7 feet.
That's right.
Yeah. I look like a tree. That's a sport. That's what I need. A moving tree. Yeah. Who said that? Toto, who said that? It's the moving tree.
Leave my apples alone.
Hey, don't eat my apples.
Why the tree? It's talking.
You say my apples on everything that's supposed to be.
I don't know, man. It's just so weird. I get into this stuff, but the only thing is I want the bike. So I was hoping some guy from the Waterman Company will hear me saying this.
And give you your bike.
So supposedly they're going to make it so like a guy like my size, 6'5".
What is that, this great big unicycle?
Yeah, it's going to look huge. So I got the bike, but... And then I have this fantasy that I'm going to like get on my bike and go to the Garden City Hotel and eat meals there. Like I'll pick destinations and I'll go places and
you'd actually get off your bike and go in and eat?
Yeah, and then I'll go because it's a long trip, and then I'll get back and I'll ride again.
In that get up, you're gonna.
Yeah, in that get up.
Yeah.
I picture that no one will stare at me.
I can see it all.
My giant helmet and glasses. I don't know, man.
You get crazy. You get carried away.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to find my sport. I've been looking for the last 41 years. Bike, I know how to ride. But everyone passes me on these bikes because I'm so slow. I'm like a turtle, and I can't figure out how to shift the gears. It's just a mess. I stay in one gear.
In one gear?
Yeah, I'm a real pussy. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Man, those things are work.
Yeah, they are. So, like, I'm going to try and get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freddie will ride with you. Sure. But he rides a mountain bike.
I also ride road bike.
Oh,
do you have the outfit?
Oh, yeah.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but you're no fun. You live in the city.
Oh, go in the park.
Come out.
Park's pretty good. Or I'll go out.
You'll come out?
Sure.
You know Fred will leave you.
No.
Yeah.
I've been on
riding
a
that
while.
bike like a
when
maniac.
you get the bike, I'll key in.
Do you ride in the city with all the cars and everything?
No, I'll take it in the park or I'll go out on the island, but I won't ride in the city. It's too crazy.
See, but I ride where all the cars are. That's the sport of it.
Freddie and I rode in the city once. We went up over the George Washington Bridge.
Oh, yeah?
Got a flat. Freddie got a flat.
Well, what'd you do? See, that's what I'm
He
afraid
actually knew how to change it. Like I
Did he have a spare tire with him?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I bring $20 with me whenever I go out riding.
Right.
When I lived in the city, and if I got a flat, I would hail a cab.
Right.
You know, who knows how to take that?
And they throw the bike into the car?
Yeah. Freddie, like, knew what to do. He had a little pump and everything.
I got this thing they sold me that you just put it on the tire, and it, like, fills it up with some kind of glue.
Right. They make that for cars, too.
Yeah, I got that. And then I'm going to bring that. Because I've gotten flats a couple of times. When I found the dead body, I had a flat.
Especially
well,
if you
you
get a
know
road
Fred
bike,
would
you get
have all
more.
the gear.
Yeah.
Well, I used to ride a lot by myself on the island. If you're in the middle
Who
of
would
nowhere,
ride with you?
In the middle of nowhere, it's like you get a flat.
Did you buy
Me, I get a flat. I get a new bike.
You want
I just throw it in the garbage and get a
All
new
I
one.
know is that if you start riding with Fred, it'll be like walking or running with Fred.
Yeah.
Fred will never be with you.
Fred will be 3,000 feet in front of me. I'll never see him.
Freddie and I will come out and we'll ride with you together.
All right.
Because I rode with him once and he was good.
You got the gear? You got the
Yeah, I got
outfit?
everything.
Oh, you got the outfit?
Yep.
You look stupid like me and you.
All right. And then the guy says you can't wash it in the washer machine. You gotta wash it in cold.
Hand wash it and dry and hang it.
So it sounds like I'm gonna be stinky in that outfit.
You're never going to wash it?
Nah. Right. Just wear it. Who cares? Who's gonna smell me on the bike? I'll be moving so fast.
After a while, those clothes start to stand up on their own, Howard, if you don't wash them.
Yeah, I got plenty of clothes that stand up on their own. Hey, we got to play Ivana Trump with Stuttering John. We're running out of time here. Because it's real funny. It's written up in the newspaper today.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's great. Is it great?
It was, oh, God, man. I looked down at the questions. I was like, what is...
I know. We were out of our minds. We have some good questions. Hey, let me take a break, and then we'll do Ivana Trump for you next. Yeah. All right. All right. Stuttering John met up with Ivana Trump. I want to play that for you right now. This was at the Learning Annex. She was having she was teaching some kind of class, I guess, promoting her book.
Yeah.
And John was in there. I read about it in the newspaper. They credited you, sort of. They didn't say Stuttering John Melendez, but they said a reporter from the Howard Stern show.
Yeah, but that's been the trend lately. I don't know. It's because they don't recognize me anymore. Or they're just trying to, like, not say.
Because John was all upset that he didn't get credited.
And
I said, sure you did. I see my name there. That's fine.
Isn't that enough for you, John?
Yes.
Yeah, they don't. They say when they credit a reporter, they go, a reporter from NBC News.
Yeah.
You're from the Howard Stern show.
Yeah, I know. I always think it's something like that.
When they say an idiot reporter, that means you.
Okay.
All right? Everyone knows who it is. What other reporter do we have? Reporter from the Howard Stern show.
So there's only 4 reporters there, Howard.
Ivana took 7 questions, which I can't believe. And when John was getting thrown out, she said he could stay. Only 3 reporters?
But but I thought maybe 4 or 5 reporters.
She's smart not to throw you out. I mean, there probably wasn't anybody else asking questions.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Let's go to the press conference.
You have to live your life fully. And I do believe in God, and I believe in another life, but what's the hardest?
Ivana, would you ever marry a Jew?
So there's John with his first question.
Yeah.
Ivana, would you ever marry a Jew?
Okay.
Totally appropriate.
I have absolutely no problem with religion. I have no problem with the Jewish people. I have no problem. Only one problem which I have is Arab man. Because they have 4 wives. I don't fancy to be one of the 4 wives.
Ivana revealing that she has trouble with Arab men.
If he's got 4 wives.
Do you understand what she's saying? Are you following it?
I sort of followed it.
Okay, all right. Well, she speaks quick, too. Yeah. When you speak lousy English, you should speak slow.
Yes. But that's how she is even on that home shopping channel when she's selling that stuff. That is magnificent.
Do it when she's selling stuff.
This color is magnificent. I have the buttons, and these buttons, you have 8 buttons on each side. That's like 8 pair of earrings. For 8 pair of earrings, you couldn't get this price.
How long has she been here? All right, let's go back to the
That's 8 pair of the earrings, ladies.
Yeah.
Now, this next question, I thought you guys.
These are classy.
These are beautiful buttons, and they're all finished, and this color, you got the black and the red and the white, but this aqua, this turquoise, it reminds me of ocean.
No wonder he divorced
peace.
her. It wasn't that she looked bad. Who could take that?
This is a beautiful color. This makes me peaceful.
That's one of those voices and accents that you think is kind of cute when you first meet a girl, because she's so hot and everything, and then 2 years into the marriage, you're like...
She's still talking that way.
Yeah. Because I always, there's certain things, any guy who meets a girl, the little odd things about her you think are cute, suddenly they're not so cute after a couple of years of marriage. Those are the very things that annoy you.
She tackles a couple of words in here that she really shouldn't try. Towards the end of the interview, look for the word metabolism.
Really? Metabolism?
Exactly. That's exactly what
That's like all the prisoners that write Robin tackled words they shouldn't even write. But after 2 years of marriage, man, that voice is like needles in your ear. You know what I mean?
This is spectacular.
Yes,
The voice is spectacular.
Yeah, that's cute when you first meet a girl and her panties are coming off and like, oh, spectacular. And you're going, oh, that's so cute.
That is spectacular.
Yeah. All right.
I understand you have an upcoming marriage. Yes. Is that going to take place shortly? It's going to be on June 15th in London, with the reception following on June 17th.
Ivana, how many rooms in the plaza do you think Donald cheated on you with?
Did you hear that one? I'm having trouble hearing everyone. Hey, Ivana, how many rooms in the plaza do you think Donald cheated on you?
Excuse me?
How many rooms in the plaza do you think Donald cheated on you with?
I have no clue. You just have to ask him.
Are you a citizen?
Of course I'm a citizen.
Of what country?
What country? America.
What country?
Hey, man. Did you hear the gasps when you said how many rooms in the plaza do you think?
You see my face. I'm sweating like a pig at this
Who is that person? Because there's a woman saying, I think you should be taken out.
Oh, this one lady.
Was it a reporter?
Yeah.
A reporter wanted you taken out. Did they forget freedom of speech?
Yeah, they don't like me.
Donald wrote these questions for us. Yeah, that's pretty wild. I got to hear that again.
That was so funny. I think you should be taken out.
And then you got in the citizen question, too.
Yeah.
Because you like the way we set that up?
Yes.
Are you a citizen? Yes. Of what country?
Right. Very good.
We were going to say of what planet.
Did he mock her at the...
Yeah, I did. But not intentionally, not like I thought about it.
How many rooms in the plaza do you think Donald cheated on you with?
Excuse me?
How many rooms in the plaza do you think Donald cheated on?
You know she heard it.
Oh,
excuse me.
Repeat that, John. You have guts.
Excuse me?
But as you know, I'm trying to talk low because the publicists are within 5 feet, and I don't want them to hear it.
Right. Like maybe they'll ignore it.
Following on June 17th.
Ivana, how many rooms in the plaza do you think Donald cheated on you with?
Excuse me?
How many rooms in the plaza do you think Donald cheated on you with?
I have no clue. You just have to ask him.
Excuse me means, hold it a second. Let me think about what you just said.
Oh, boy. But do you hear that when we go,
That's cool.
You a citizen?
Of course I'm a citizen.
Of what country?
What country? America.
America, all right.
America, all right.
I have no...
I say if you can't say America, you're not a citizen.
But it's right in the middle of that woman says, I think you should be taken out.
Yeah, she's ruining our, you know, believe it or not, we work really hard on these questions. And, there's some reporter talking over our questions.
You can hardly hear John.
You know what goes into this? Seriously, it takes hours to come up with cool stuff to ask.
And they're worded a particular way.
Yeah, so they'll be funny.
Yeah,
and this reporter probably didn't spend 2 seconds thinking about what she'd ask.
Right.
I have no problem with the man which tried to offend me.
I know.
Oh, see? She's cool.
See there?
I dig Ivana. You hear what she's saying? Hey, I don't have any problem with this. Don't take him out of here.
With the man who tries to offend me?
I lived in Czechoslovakia. They used to take reporters out.
I love freedom of speech.
The man who tries to offend me.
I have no problem with the man which tried to offend me. I can answer you. You are real nasty. You're improper, and I have no problem. I'm a lady, and I will answer you very strongly.
Thank you. All right. Thank you very much.
I'm improper.
You're real nasty and improper.
But I'm a lady, and I'll answer you. That's a whole big thing with, like, rich, famous people. That they're ladies, and and like a lot of the guys who are married to me, that's my lady, and she is a lady. She is. I don't know. Like people are all from another. I'm from another planet, maybe. I don't get the whole thing.
Maybe it's you.
I don't know, man. It seems like I'm out of step with everything.
Cheers for Ivana. You know what QVC stands for?
QVC. I'm not working for QVC. I have no idea what they.
Oh, okay. Do you think Judge Ito was doing a good job?
I have no idea.
How do you maintain your figure?
She's smart. She lets him ask the questions. She's like already running out. I have no idea. She has no idea if Judge Ito's doing a good job?
I guess not.
Very hard. I'm working very hard. I'm very good because I have quite a discipline for my, sport pastimes. I eat well. I exercise. I take care of myself. And basically, maybe I'm just lucky because my metabolism so far is working all right.
Metabolism.
Metabolism.
Right.
Basically, maybe I'm just lucky because my metabolism.
Metalobism.
No, it's metabolism.
Metabolism. Maybe she's talking about her breast. Metabolism. No wonder Trump went for Marla.
So far, it's working all right.
We're going to do one more question. What's going to be mad, and that'll be the end. What's going to be mad at you on Conan and Jay? Who did you like better? They both treated you really nice.
The question is not from John. You were on Conan and Jay. Which one did you like better?
It's very hard. I really don't distinguish because both of them did really nice job. Now, Jay, he's a pro. And I wasn't sure how to handle him because if you go on Larry King, my book is about serious issues. How you kid about the serious issues. Jay and Conan shows are entertainment. So what I did, I more concentrated on the funny stories about the husband cheating on the wife, the wife, cheating on whatever. I just tried to make it a little bit more light and funny. But I was a little bit intrigued by it because you could not be serious on...
Ivana, is your new guy, is he bigger in the lap than Donald?
Is your new guy bigger in the lap than Donald? I'm kidding.
Who's got the accent here, John?
Yeah, I got to interpret for John and Ivana. Is your new guy bigger in the lap than Donald? Now, this is a good question.
Who's the citizen here?
Right.
Ivana, is your new guy, is he bigger in the lap than Donald? Ivana, you want to finish?
Is there any advice maybe give your predecessor, Mrs. Marla Trump, that the same thing happened to her that happened to you?
I have no comment.
Ivana, would you like to make love to Howard Stern? Howard Stern? You like Howard Stern?
Ivana, how about you?
Oh, what do you mean don't answer? How come you don't want to answer?
I'm very patient. And I like.
And we all are going to stay on this side of the green.
Take care, Ivana.
What happened? Now they're throwing you out?
Yeah.
I mean, Ivana said...
Yeah, she's done, and I go, I got to tell you something, Howard, because when we brought back the tape, we watched it, something really funny here.
Yeah.
I looked down at the questions, and one of the questions is, do you wish that Donald were in that building in Oklahoma?
Right.
I looked at it, I'm like, oh my God, you want me to ask this?
Yeah.
I'm freaking out looking around for help.
We got to the point where
Even John wouldn't read it.
But it's really funny.
Oh, man. You're supposed to read that. I thought you were a robot. When did you get a conscience?
Like 3 years ago, he wouldn't have known what happened in Oklahoma.
Right. Now he's reading the newspaper.
No, because when we go to the
Don't read the newspaper.
I would have asked it, but it was just, she left, though. It was the next question up. But, God, man, I was like...
What happened when you said Howard Stern? You just wanted to answer?
No, then if you notice, the reporter...
Notice, as rude as the questions were, when you mention my name, then everyone agrees he should be thrown out. It's amazing what my name does. You know what it's like to be me?
Closes all doors.
My whole life has been like this. At least people notice me now. Years ago, people, when I was a kid growing up and you say the name Howard Stern, everyone would go, who's that? Even people I knew.
Now, even though they're repulsed, they do.
Yeah, at least they notice it. One way or another, I was going to be noticed in life.
It's like the only question she didn't answer.
Yeah. Every other stupid question.
It was all right for the man who offends me to stay.
Howard Stern. Get him out of here.
I have my limit.
Door shut.
He's nasty and he's improper, but it's okay.
Right.
Thanks.
And then, right in there, one of the reporters argues with me that one who's been gasping the whole time.
Oh, now?
No, you just heard it just
I see.
Over everything.
All right, very good. Stuttering John, you're out there and asking the hard questions. A lot of reporters.
Not everybody can do what you do.
When I read in the newspaper, they quote all of John's questions and answers.
Yeah.
There was nothing going on, and you did her a favor. I see here in the New York Post. Is this the New York Post?
Yeah.
It says, in her best fractured syntax, she easily deflected a rude question from a reporter from Howard Stern. Asked whether she would ever marry a Jew. Ivana said, only one problem I have is Arab men because they have 4 wives. I don't fancy the man who has 4 wives. There you go. They always, it's like Liz Smith. They use his stuff, but they have to tell you how horrible his question was.
That's right, yeah.
But they use it. If it's so horrible, why are you print it?
When it's really good, they don't give him any credit at all.
Right.
They don't even mention the show.
Yeah. All right, John. There you go. You're really making a career for yourself. Good for you.
Thanks.